I just love seeing the excitement on their faces. A lot of times, even with my kindergartners, they'll see something happen and they'll be like, "It's magic!" And I'm like, "No, it's science!"
Whoa! The enthusiasm that children bring when they're in the lab, when they're in the school, and they jump off the bus and say, "Oh, is today Science City?" Those are things that really warm my heart.
The kids need better access to all the materials in this classroom. They need to be able to touch science.
Oh my goodness!
And as we looked around, there were materials everywhere, some on top of shelves, some tucked underneath bookcases.
I quickly run out of counter space because the short-term projects that I need to store for them, whether it be experiments, projects, engineering projects that they're working on, I run out of space and I end up having to basically pile things on top of each other. And I was thinking, like, where is all the cutting edge materials, the technologies, things like that? And what's out there with the new science classrooms?
We want our kids to be bold thinkers. As we looked at this classroom, we said, let's do something bold. Let's completely redo this classroom. We are Arlington Science Focused School. We should have the premier science classroom in the county, in the state, in the nation, in the world.
Oh my God, you can't see the cell wall.
We came over, I think the first thing to do is you see the space. It's a gray beige box and it's full of stuff. It's claustrophobic. And so I thought, well, do what scientists do, because this is for a science classroom. So what you do is you uncover things, you open up the box. We expose all the surfaces. I basically had 6 surfaces to deal with here: ceiling, floor, 4 walls.
We are putting a mural in the front of the classroom that's going to allow kids to see past the wall as if they're looking into space or into a rainforest. On top of that, we're going to have clear glass that with the push of a button turns into a frosted whiteboard. We're opening up the ceilings. We're going to have the planets arranged in the order in which they're positioned in space. We are going to have recycled water flowing into the aquarium. We're going to have the latest and greatest in storage capability so the kids can easily access the materials that they need.
I wanted to present the possibilities. I think that's what scientists do whenever they are confronted with a situation.
It's hard to imagine them even more excited about science, but I think with the new classroom, it's possible.
The children will experience science like they never have before. From the lessons, to the experiments, to the way they interact with their fellow students and their teacher.
As we are building a nation of thinkers here at Arlington Science Focus School, we want you to think about supporting our program through your contributions.
This is going to be the premier science classroom in the country. We want you to be a part of this.
You will be helping to build a nation of young scientists to create the future. Become part of this.